So, I am back once more for yet another new Project Track Day car. This time, they're actually adding another car to a class. Ignore the Supra. Instead of just making a whole new class. This time, it is the Hypercar class that has got a new addition, as you can see here. They have the new BMW Hypercar with its iconic, I guess, front nose. But this is the fourth week in a row that we've gotten a new car, so Project Track Day is really getting a lot of new members, huh? Eventually, I'm gonna start having a regular upload schedule. That'd be a funny joke. Oh, there's the cutie even sideways, so it's passable. Before that, oh wow, wow, that's actually really nice livery. Hang on, not the product of the video, but also I think I might have heard it have a different sound. Yeah, no, this looks really good. I mean, it's not in great lighting, but weg. But hey, it looks really good. Supposedly, I don't hear it. Please. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wow! They actually fixed the sound. Dude. It's only been, what, 4 weeks? Nice one, DevGem. You guys fixed something. I'm genuinely kind of impressed. Alright. But you are not the topic of today's video. I'm going to ignore you for now. They fixed one thing, which is a step in the right direction for them. The new car. They're both very quiet at startup now. First impression on the sound. Yeah, that sounds good. I like it. It's got good power, a little bit unstable, which is actually pretty nice for an all-wheel drive car. I'm not going to be contending with just understeer in a car like this. Yeah, the rear feels very active on this car. As I don't get a penalty. We're going to ignore that. But yeah, I broke myself. The car feels pretty lively. Especially if you're in a fairly lowish traction zone. And you get on the power. It's still fairly front biased as far as the acceleration goes, but let's see what this thing can do in a proper lap. I'm not doing anything, it's pulling to one side. Oh my god, that's gonna be annoying. And now it's not. Capped out at 222, which is a little bit higher than the Ferrari, I think. I'm mostly going to be comparing it to the Ferrari since they're not the only two cars in the same class. Pushing at a high speed, this car feels fine. It doesn't feel bad, but it feels good. I can't really come up with any negatives to this car. A lot of the testers are saying, hey, this car wasn't ready, this, that, and the other. You know, it feels fine. Maybe a little bit twitchy, depending on the corner. But that's, I'm still like powering through it. I just have to lift off and let the car do its own thing at that point. It does like to put a lot of stress on the front tires though. Yeah, it puts a lot of stress on the tires that are turning in whenever you are moving the car. Oh my god, I'm never gonna get over the fact that it tilts right. Oh my god, this is gonna bother me. I guess you could count that as a minor issue. But like, several other cars somehow also have that issue. So it's not like it's a unique problem to this car. The Lotus also has it a little bit. I think what other cars have it. I think most cars have it some too. Oh wow, of course, that's a cut. Yeah, this car puts a lot of stress on its front tires. Watch this car also be front-wheel drive, that would be funny. Okay, okay, I was about to be mad. It's definitely... Oh, no. Hang on. No, they didn't do it twice. DevGem, please. Please just let that be the all-wheel drive that's putting more power to the front to try to... DevGem, please! Okay, it's definitely not just all-wheel front. It's definitely not just front-wheel drive. There's no way though that it's still front-wheel drive biased. This is the whole thing. DevGem, hang on. In reverse, it passes the reverse test. It huh? DevGem. Can I... So it... I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt and say that that's just a chassis being a chassis, and that's nothing you guys can do. Because it is still a little bit lively in the rear if I get on the power wrong. It does still put a little bit of a spin onto it, even though it also does like to force the car out wide. It's also dead silent at idle. There's very little sound to it. Why? Oh, I guess it doesn't engage with clutch at all. It's like that would just kind of be Eton laughing at everybody if he let a second front-wheel drive car out. I would laugh. Like, I wouldn't even be mad anymore, I would just laugh. You know, it's definitely not just front-wheel drive. It does have a little bit of the all-wheel drive in it. It does feel more front biased than anything else, though. At the very least when it's off track. But, like, it's definitely eating up the front tires a lot more than it does the rears on corner exit. An entire 1,000 up. Oh, not that it matters. But like, this car puts a lot of strain on its front tires. Like, to corner while accelerating, a lot of strain on those front tires. breaking even more strain on those front tires. Like, it seems to put a lot of emphasis on the grip in the front tires. It is probably why it's only slightly active when it comes to steering. But it's... My worries have been put off to the side. It's not a pure front-wheel drive car, thank God. It does kind of have the same issue that Ferrari does. It was drifting left, and then it started drifting right. You know, I'm honestly at this point unbothered by it. Ah! That was a cut. Oh, right! They, DevGem tweaked after 4 years of deliberating on this. They tweaked, I'm in the Discord server, and they tweaked the penalty system. It's now based on where the wheels go, but they didn't adjust any of the penalty boxes from where it was before. So I believe this is now a penalty. Well, driving there makes it a bit obvious, but like this is a penalty, I think, in Project Track Day, because it's balanced about the head being where those wheels are. So the penalty box being right on the edge of the yellow, on the white and yellow line, makes sense. But like, doing this quote-unquote cut would save like maybe 1/100th or 2 of a second, no matter what class you're in. So it doesn't really matter. It's still really funny that after the whole debacle with and that it's still front-wheel drive bias. That's really funny. At the very least, this one kind of makes sense, because this actually should have power going to the front wheels. You can see that a lot of emphasis on that inner tire on every on the front inner tire on every turn. And yet, despite the added emphasis on wear with the front tires, the rear still wear down sooner. I wonder if that's just a coating value of the front tires being given like way more wear resistance than the rears. I wouldn't be surprised if Eton just kind of used that as a band-aid solution. Oh god. Yeah, like right there, that's a corner cut because it's bounced around where the head should be. Which, like, 1 step forward, 2 steps backwards. But regardless, to update the car, the Ferrari would probably do something similar if I put it on grass and did that. But it's just really funny after the whole debacle with the GT300 Subaru that, oh herder, this is also front-wheel drive. It would be funny. But yeah, the car is fine. As per usual, it sucks that, hey, this car can't be used anywhere else, but yeah, sorry. Because Eton would rather put out new updates instead of adding new content to the game. And other way around, would rather add new content than taking proper advantage of the content that he already has. But yeah, update's good. There's no big huge issue. It's just it's like the same like level of quality as the Ferrari. That does make me wonder, the issues of it also having the Toyota steering wheel fixed. Dude, it's so quiet. Yeah, it has its own steering wheel. That's this skin, though. Hang on. That's a really detailed... Somebody spent a lot of time making the steering wheel, huh? It looks good. So that was that skin. Why is it default to the special livery? Huh. Weird. Okay. Okay. So they removed all parts of Toyota for this car. With that, I can confidently say, hey, DevGem's going in the right direction. Very, very slowly. Anyways. Bye-bye.